Hello everyone. As a part of my Indian economy and policy assignment, I'm going to talk about income inequality in India for the next 5 minutes. Income inequality is a deep rooted issue in our country with complex economic, social, and historical dimensions. To understand the extent of income inequality in our country and its implication, we need to examine various factors which are contributing to disparity and explore potential solutions. The first factor which comes to my mind is historical implication. India's history is marked by centuries of social stratification based on caste, class, and economic status. Traditional social hierarchies combined with colonial era policies and post independence development strategies have influenced wealth distribution patterns and created disparities to persist till today. The second one is urban rural divide. One of the prominent aspects of income inequality in India is the stark divide between the urban and the rural areas. Urban centers, especially metropolitan cities like Delhi, Gurugram, Bangalore, tend to have high income levels, better access to education, healthcare, and employment opportunities, and this leads to wealth concentration. In contrast, rural areas face challenges such as agrarian distress, lack of quality infrastructure, limited economic diversification, and lower income for agricultural households. This is followed by informal sector dominance. A significant portion of India's workforce is employed in the informal sector, characterized by low wages, lack of social security benefits, and limited access to formal credit and employment rights. Workers in these sectors, such as agriculture, construction, domestic work, and small scale enterprises, often face precarious working conditions and limited upward mobility. This contributes to income disparity. The fourth factor is skill and education disparity. Despite these disparities in educational attainment and skill development contribute significantly to income inequality. Access to quality education, vocational training, opportunities for skill upgradation is uneven across different socio-economic groups. Higher levels of education, specialized skills are associated with better income prospects, and this widens the income gap between the educated and the uneducated worker. The fifth factor comes out to be the gender disparities which are prevalent. Gender inequality intersects with income inequality in India, with women facing systematic barriers in access to education, employment, property rights, and decision making opportunities. The gender pay gap, occupational segregation, and limited representation in leadership roles further contribute to income disparity between men and women. The next factor can be wealth concentration and capital ownership. Now, wealth distribution in India is highly skewed, with a small percentage of population holding a significant share of national wealth assets. Concentration of wealth in the hands of a few individuals or families, coupled with disparities in property ownership and financial assets, widens the income gap and limits economic opportunities for the marginalized communities. The next one is taxation and social welfare policies. Tax policies, subsidies, and social welfare programs play a crucial role in addressing the income inequality. Progressive taxation, targeted subsidies for vulnerable population, investment in social infrastructure like education, healthcare, housing, and inclusive development policies can help income disparities and promote social economic equity. This can be followed by entrepreneurship and innovation, encouraging entrepreneurship, fostering innovation, and promoting inclusive economic growth can create opportunities for wealth creation and income generation across diverse sectors and population groups. Supporting SMEs, which is small and medium enterprises, startups, rural enterprises, can contribute to job creation and economic improvement. Another factor can be social mobility and inclusive development. Enhancing social mobility through equal access to opportunities, merit-based selection process, affirmative action policies, like for example reservation for marginalized communities, and addressing structural barriers on caste, religion, gender, or ethnicity are essential for reducing income inequality and fostering a more inclusive society. The last factor I'd like to elaborate upon is data transparency and policy evaluation. Regular data collection, analysis of income distribution patterns, monitoring of social indicators, and rigorous evaluation of policy interventions are necessary for evidence based policy making, which is aimed at reducing income inequality. Transparency, accountability, stakeholder engagement are crucial for effective implementation and impact assessment of socio-economic policies. Addressing income inequality in India requires a comprehensive approach that addresses systematic barriers, promotes inclusive economic growth, ensures social justice, and empowers marginalized communities. It involves coordinated effort from the government institutions, private sector stakeholders, civil sector organizations, academia, and international players to create more equitable, sustainable socio-economic framework for the country's development. Thank you so much.